Hello good people, I'm Jason with Squad Car 37 and you are watching Micro Tutorial Tuesday, where I put 1 minute and 37 seconds on the clock and share with you a music tip or life lesson. For today's music tip, I'm going to show you how to easily identify every note on the guitar fretboard using octaves. It's simple, it's easy, but first, I'm going to go on an evening trail walk. All right, number one, let's put 1 minute and 37 seconds on the clock and get started. So the first thing you're going to need to do is memorize all the notes on the E string and the A string just up to the 12th fret.
That's it.
Once you get that memorized, you can use octave shapes to figure out all the rest of the notes on the fretboard. So let me show you 2 octave shapes.
All right.
The octave shapes that work on the E and A string are just 2 strings down and 2 frets apart. For example, if you have G here, the octave to G is right here. Now that works all up and down the fretboard, so if you have an F, here's an F. If you have an A, there's an A. If you have a C, there's a C. And any of the notes in between these are just sharps and flats. So on the A string, same thing applies. If you have a C, here is the octave shape for the octave C. D, E, F, A, and then up and down the fretboard. Now the octave shape for the D string is just slightly wider. So any of the notes here, so when you have a G, you have a G, and then here's the octave shape for that. Instead of it being here, it's 1 note forward. Now, what is this note?
Beats me.
Well, you know from this octave shape, it's a G, because this is the G on the E string.
Oh yeah, the G.
Then this is also a G. Now the same octave shape works on the G string as well. Those are all the same notes, but just in octave.
Out of time.
So for example, if you have an F, you've got an F here, you've got an F here. Okay, if you have a D, you have a D here, and then you have a D here.
How about an H?
So let's pick a random note on the fretboard and see if we can figure out what it is using the octave.
Let's do this dance.
Let's pick this note. Now it's on this string, we know that the octave would be... Now, since we know all the notes on the A string, we know that that's an F.
Speak for yourself.
Okay? And then that's an F too. So let's try another one.
Man, this is fun.
So we've got the octave here. Let's back it up. So there's an E string, we've got those memorized, so we know that's a C. So here's C, C, C.
Ooh.
Pretty easy, huh? So memorize the E and the A strings, and you can figure out every single other note based on those.
Oh, my ears.
If you're wondering about this guitar, it's a J. Price custom made by my dad in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Hey, that's where I'm from.
It's called the Black Thunder. Man, it's got a good sound to it.
That's quite a guitar. I don't recall thunder in the forecast.
Hey number one, how's the vlog editing going? Great, thanks. Blurry Steve is doing some voiceovers to make the vlog a little more interesting.
Let's do this dance. How about an H?
What's up, Blurry Steve?
Man, I'm blessed. Living my best life.
Number one, can I talk to you for a second? Of course. Number one, we gotta help number two. Can you get the scientist on the phone? Yes, of course.
Greetings!
We have a major issue with the cloning machine.
Thank you for calling Clone Time LLCC, a limited liability cloning company. For inquiries about the Human Particle Cloner 2000, press 1. For scientific technical support, press 2. To speak directly to the scientist, press 0. Greetings!
Scientist, is that you?
Yes, you've got the scientist here, but I may lose you. We just upgraded our phone system to be interplanetary, and we're getting some interference from Saturn's rings.
Listen, number 2 called from a strange place. We don't know how he got there, but we think he tried to clone himself. He needs our help and he's being stalked by something called a saber-toothed sloth.
Oh, right. Oh yes, saber-toothed sloths are a big problem. There's actually only one scientific way to stop them.
Number 2 doesn't have a lot of time.
Let me ask you, is the LED on your HPC 2000 unit currently blinking green or blue?
The last time I checked, it was blinking blue.
Oh my.
Is that bad? That sounds bad.
Oh no, sorry. One of my clones texted me a concert selfie. Have you lads heard of the officers? The police officers? They're a brilliant up-and-coming new band.
Scientists, please, we gotta help number 2.
Right. It sounds like your HPC 2000 misfired and warped him into D-travel.
D-travel? D-travel?
Dimensional travel. He's in another dimension. It's a known issue with the early HPC 2000 models. No problem. Let me cross-flux the T9s remotely and see if we can beam him back. That'll do the trick. It usually takes approximately 24 hours.
24 hours?
Okay, gotta go. Good luck, chaps.